All right, awesome. We are live. Hello, Cyber Flamingo. Thank you so much
Hello.
for your talk.
Thank you very much for letting me come to CactusCon. It was a great honor.
Yeah, absolutely. Where are you coming in from?
I'm actually in Japan right now. It's 8 in the morning.
Oh, Sugoi ne.
So great.
Irashaimase.
Yeah.
Awesome, great. So thank you so much for your chat. There's so many insecurity, especially like it it's hard to think of all the blind spots until you've actually encountered some or had a problem or an issue with them. So I'm a little curious if this was you cleaning up a mess or how did the content for this talk come about?
It's quite a bit of both actually. So when I was a web marketer at a company, my previous job, I was responsible for the Google Tag Manager and everything related to web marketing on the website. And as I show on the talk, I had a lot of responsibility and I could actually add and remove everything I wanted directly on the front end, which is, when you think about it, well, it's great for marketing, of course, but it also opens, doors to security vulnerabilities. So I think that's something I really wanted to share with everybody to, let everybody know that it's something they have to think about.
Yeah,
Um,
and I like that your talk included this sort of like how to talk to people to get it fixed because you don't want to just be like, I'm shutting it down. Sometimes it's difficult to balance that sort of like the business needs to do the business, but security needs to do security.
yes, exactly. I think as a security person, you want to, check everything before going live. I think it's quite normal to do in a lot of places, but in marketing, it's very difficult because you have time constraint for a lot of things. Like if you have an event that just is going to be live in one day or something, you have to be ready, and you don't have to. You cannot wait for security to do the assessment on every single tools you want to use on the front end. So you have to strike a good balance between what can I check beforehand and what can I roles on the development side and production side and check live.
Sure, I saw that you mentioned a like possibility of shifting left, which I normally think of in sort of like code development cycles. But it also
Yes.
makes sense to think of other aspects of the organization that have places to shift left that security could participate in.
Yes, exactly. Uh, I myself thought about shifting left only about the development side, but thinking about it, I think it's you can use it for not only development but also other aspects such as web marketing.
Yeah, and I'm curious, if I'm not sure if you know exactly. I feel like there's a zillion ways to slice every security cat, but what would you say are some of the primary mitigations you could put in place? Like to me, it's like monitoring of that account that they use for changes, or the scripts themselves monitor it like a code base or a GitHub for the code that is going into the tag managers, or what do you think?
Yeah, that's a very good question. Well, the first thing I think you should do is first check how the management of the Google Tag Manager, Google Tag Manager or another tag management tool, check if the account is secure. One thing I didn't include in the slides is you can delegate some of the permission to another company. So, for example, if you don't do all of the web marketing in-house, maybe you are sharing some of it with another company. And do you have an overview of everybody who's using your Google Tag Management? That's something you should, I think, check first. Then the second thing to check is what's on your website. And as I told in the talk, it's very difficult to check everything. So there will be some checks that will have to happen in the user's browsers, so directly using another script to check what resources are, how can I say, used in the user-facing browser application, and that's some how can I say, that's something that is not as developed as what we find on the supply chain in the server side. So yeah, I would start with these three first steps. Did I make myself clear?
Yeah, I was thinking, like in my head, it's sort of like JavaScript fingerprinting almost, and sort of like
Yes. Yeah.
monitoring what is happening on the machine to make sure that it's not going somewhere it shouldn't.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay, great. Well, is there anything else you sort of want to leave any viewers with to keep in mind that you weren't able to fit in there?
Yes, I would like people to. I think in the security community we are not very kind with our marketers peer. So, and I can understand why, but I would like people to try to know more about their job and be, not an adversaries, but friends to try to, make your application secure. I think it's the goal of everybody. So try to make friends with web marketings and work with them to learn a little bit more about tag management system and make it secure.
Yeah, I think it's the adage. There's a, what is it? You get more flies with sugar than vinegar, or bees, or something.
I don't know about this one.
But the idea is, if you're
Yeah,
sweet,
I
you
understand the
often
idea.
get what you wanted originally anyway. So it's much easier to start with that approach. And
Yes, exactly.
security, I think, is all about curiosity. So the different
Indeed,
aspects
yes.
we can learn about so that we can do our job better. Those people are going to tell us the pieces we need to know to secure it. So
Yes.
great.
Let me just thank CactusCon for the opportunity to talk here. I really hope someday I will be able to come to the United States to meet you in person.
Yeah, that would be very sugoi. I would love to.
Thank you very much. ありがとうございます。
Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Bye.